earnest, you know what I'm saying? What's good, YouTube? We are back for another Friday. So I know I said I would get some footage of the gym. Well, I just got out of the gym, and for Fridays we're gonna do fitness and fun. So for fitness this week, I'll just tell you what I did, just maybe motivate you guys. I'm in my early 30s, so everything I do is about longevity. I do want to maintain and I want to gain a little bit of muscle, but I also want to really promote good joint health, good flexibility. So the first thing I do is I always do a little bit of cardio, but it's more of like a dynamic stretching. So I went on the treadmill for 10 minutes. I started really slow, and when I start, I actually crab walk sideways. I do knee raises. I do kind of any stretch I can while I'm walking, and then I gradually increase the angle that I'm going on the treadmill, so for more resistance, and then I increase the speed as well. So I do that for about 10 minutes. And then today I did legs and back. So I started with leg curls, so leg extensions rear, and then leg extensions front, so to hit both the front and back of my legs. I also did leg press, and what I did today is single leg press. So I used the machine, but I only used one leg, and I supersetted that with calf presses. So I know this is a lot of talking. I will get footage in the gym. I'm just, I think, a little bit shy to start, you know, because filming in the gym is a little iffy these days, but I will get footage. But yeah, leg press. And then I also hit my back. So I did a bunch of machines, which were raises, pulls, and push. And then with dumbbells, I also tried to hit my back as best as possible. So rear raise, some people call them like a stall crusher, straight press, you know, shoulder press up. And I really like leg and back together. So, you know, I'll put a better description in the video below, but let's get to the fun. Let's get some driving footage, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, welcome back. Car just started up, opening the valves. Put that in all-wheel drive sport mode for M1. I'm gonna turn off the burbles. I'm putting it to rear wheel drive. Maybe we can have some fun. Heat up the tires. Is it just me, or does anyone else think that, you know, driving around, people are stressed and shit, but I honestly think that people don't even like think when they're driving, or we're just surrounded by a bunch of brainless people. But then the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, generally a lot of these people really are just brainless. I find myself avoiding bad drivers, and in the process, you know, if you just saw my car, you'd be like, wow, he's speeding. But no, I'm actually avoiding people who just don't know how to drive. So you're looking at me as a symptom of the underlying disease, which is really just people have no idea how to drive. So you have a lot of people just trying to avoid really shitty drivers all the time. And after a certain point, I also have to factor in how much traffic gets generated from cops who pull over people for nothing crazy, but they do nothing for people who don't know how to drive, right? So how many times have you seen people in the left lane, right, going below the speed limit, causing an immense amount of traffic, immense amount of problems for so many people, but they're not pulled over? And if stuff like that was actually enforced, we'd have less traffic and people would know how to drive. Like, look at that. Why would I have to do that? People have no idea how to drive. That sounded really good. As you can tell, it's super windy. Hopefully the footage is still coming out good. Again, guess who I have to avoid? People who don't know how to drive. It's the same thing, you know, wherever I go around Atlanta. And I think in life it's a metaphor, right? Because people are always going to be brainless in life, and if you're trying to do better, if you're trying to get around, if you're trying to get the job done, sometimes the system might see you as the nail that sticks out, right? But you got to be the nail that sticks out. You got to do better. You don't want to be like everyone else. And And that's the spirit of being an unlockable character. All of these people who are really, you know, doing the same thing in their life day after day, wondering when is it going to get better, or wondering why they have so many problems. You don't want to be like that. And you definitely don't want those people in your life unless they put in a lot of work to get access to you. So that's a little bit of wisdom on this Friday, you know what I'm saying? And here we have it again. We have another example here. This is actually a really good example. Merging onto this road, in general, everyone's just doing a different speed. Like, there's no two ways around it, you know what I mean? Move! Move! It's so dumb. Like, people don't realize how stupid this is. Move! Like, it takes 2 seconds. Like, have some awareness, you know what I'm saying? See how easy it was for me to get over? Drive, everything would be so much smoother, you know what I mean? I don't know why the CarPlay turns on and off. I know you guys are hearing that. It's always a fun turn when there isn't a retard truck. What are you doing? Are you fucking retarded? I hate this. I swear to God, people are so dumb. Like, the thought process of that truck driver was just non-existent, you know what I mean? Oh, I'll just hit you, I'll just go into you.